Okay, so let's look at how to refine a tween a little bit. So right now what I have is just a very simple fade in and out using color effects brightness. So let's say I wanted to, I could move these around and change the timing of it a little bit. I could delete some keyframes. But let's say I wanted a few more options. If I hold down Control or right click and go to Refine Tween, then I'm going to get this expanded timeline. And when I'm done with this, if I want to collapse this again, I can Control click or right click on the tween and take away the Refine Tween. So let me go into Refine. It just depends on which mode you find easier to work in. With this one, if I wanted to, I can actually grab onto the lines and speed up or slow down my tween. I could also drag this to change the amount that it fades in or out. And I still always have the option to go back and click on the square and look at the actual brightness, and I can change that back, and you can see that the Refine Tween changes with that. Let me come out of Refine Tween for a moment and then just talk about, so if I had sped up the timing of this, and now I have this extra area, when I'm outside of Refine Tween, if I start on the timeline and I can kind of click and drag over this, I can then Control or right click and simply tell it to remove frames. And now you see I just have this tween area. I can also speed this up by clicking on one frame and asking it to remove frame. And then if I wanted to, I could do that again, or I could do Command Y to just repeat that process. And as you can see, I can also move from location to location and ask it to continue doing whatever was the last thing I did. Now let's say I decided, okay, that's a little bit too fast and I want to insert frames. So frames are just these individual pieces. They're not keyframes which begin to control the motion tween. So I'll just insert a frame. Oh, looks like I inserted quite a few frames. I just wanted to select one and ask it to insert frame. There we go. And then I can do Command Y and repeat that. I must have had a larger portion selected back there. And then again, if I wanted to, I could delete it, or I can come up into Control and refine it. And I don't even have to come out of Refine Tween if I wanted to delete those endpoints. Oops. Okay, and then there's my tween.